Hello, we're live on a weekday evening. How's everybody doing? It's unusual for me to stream at this time, but I had a feeling that I wanted to play some Fall Guys. I got to see a trailer today that came out on YouTube for a new mode that just came out, so I figured I'd give it a try live on stream. I'm seeing that my connection is all over the place again. We've been having some connection issues in the last couple of streams. It seems to be dipping at random. It stays steady for a while. It's not really fluctuating and just kind of crashes and then comes back. So I'm gonna have to figure out what that is. I did buy a new Ethernet to USB adapter because I'm starting to think that it's my Ethernet port. All my other internet devices, phones and other computers seem to be connecting relatively well. So it's just my my own personal PC that seems to be having issues. But anyways, we're not here to talk about internet connection issues. We're here to hang out, talk about games. Bit of housekeeping. I don't think any major changes have happened behind the scenes on the stream. At least if they did, they were a few days ago and I already forgot. So that's great. I did mention last time that I'm going to be adding a question of the day at the top, pinned at the top of the chat. So for any newcomers that come into the chat, if you want to check what the question of the day is, you'll find it at the top. And then that's kind of an icebreaker. If you want to just share whatever your answer is, and maybe we'll get the ball rolling, you can ask me the question of the day and ask my opinion. But other than that, yeah, we've been playing a lot of Super Mario 64. I put that on pause for today so that we can play some Fall Guys because it's almost the end of the current season. And so the points are a bit higher. So I figured let's try to rake in some points before the season ends, before they start the next Fame Pass, as they call it. If you come in here and you find that the internet is a bit choppy, let me know. I might try to do a... I don't know, wiggle the Ethernet cable and see if that makes a difference. I do have Mario 64 booted up in the background. If we ever want to switch from Fall Guys, if there is a severe demand, or if we just get too frustrated with Fall Guys, perhaps we could switch to that. Last time we were playing Fall Guys, somebody had suggested that we play Party Animals, so that's also an option. I'm a bit flexible today in terms of what we play. It was really just a personal craving to play some Fall Guys. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you come in here and you get cozy while we play some Fall Guys. Got some music from Stray. Oh, speaking of music, it's good that I mentioned that. I did go through several DMCA free playlists. And I added some new tracks. So if you're ever interested to see those new tracks, you can type in !music in the chat. You can find the Spotify playlist that I play on the background of the stream. And I make sure to add songs that are DMCA free. So if you happen to be a streamer as well, you can basically go through the list, find songs that inspire you, and maybe add it to your own playlist. If you ever want to play my playlist as is on your stream, just please give me a shout out. It took me a lot of time to go through all those songs and pick songs that I enjoy. It's a mix of different video games that I enjoy and some, some covers of other artists of famous video game songs and things like that. So, on my About page, there's actually under attributions, there's the names of certain artists. So if you want to check them out as well, I want to make sure to give credit to the artists that produce these songs. I do see the connection it's weird. On Twitch, it seems like on the Twitch dashboard, it seems pretty steady, but on OBS, it's all over the place. So I'm not quite sure which one's the one I should trust. Anywho, I'm rambling. So, oh, Luke, hello. We have somebody in chat. How's it going? I've just been rambling. Just been talking about my day, about the Twitch stream and things that I've been tinkering with in the background. And good to see you in here. We're going to be playing some Fall Guys tonight, putting Mario 64 on pause for just one stream. Unless there's enough demand, perhaps I'll switch. I did boot it up on the background, so we can always play that and continue where we left off. I do intend to finish Mario 64. We're doing a full playthrough. It's taking some time. I mean, not so bad. I think we just did 3 streams of it. So I think we've got a good pace going. I think I'll finish all the stars, finish all the Bowsers, and then complete the 100 coin challenge in all the stages. Try to get that 120 star objective at the end of Mario 64, and then go visit Yoshi on the roof. Is that a spoiler? I don't think it's a spoiler. It's a Mario game. So for today, yeah, let's just put Mario 64 on pause, play some Fall Guys, because I was mentioning it's the end of the season, the fall, what do they call it, the Fame Pass, and the points are double at the end of the season, so we'll try to rake in a couple of points and get those daily and weekly challenges if we can, and yeah, we'll just see how that goes, how the evening progresses, and we'll see who comes to hang out and chat, and we'll have a good time on this lovely weekday evening. It's Wednesday night for me. I don't know what time it is for everyone else out there, but hopefully we'll get some folks hanging out in here. I just remembered I gotta open up the sticker board on my phone. I really like having that because the dashboard is vertical, so I can basically have all the stickers displayed, and I could reward people with free stickers when they do stuff on stream, when they do stuff in the chat. Oh my goodness, there's a whole bunch of new ones. Let's experiment. Okay, there's a paint can. Let's see what this one does. Heads up! I don't think I like that one.
Mars_Harito gifted 1 subscriptions to the community.
Mass! Amazing! Sorry I interrupted your alert there with the paint can. Mass, you legend. I'm not gonna do the voice. I'm just gonna say, you legend. Thanks for coming in here and gifting subs. That's amazing. Really appreciate it. I'm experimenting with some of the new stickers that just appeared on the stream stickers extension. It was really cool having you in the community event, Mas. It's fun to see you in the chat. Let's try this one. Let's experiment with some of these stickers.
Hello.
I like that one. Is that Kevin McAllister? Hello. And the flamethrower. I feel like this is gonna be some loud shouting, so brace your ears. I've actually been very selective with the stickers that I leave on the board. In case you couldn't tell, I don't have all the stickers in there. There's certain stickers that are either jump scares or just flat out disruptive, and I just thought that they would break up the flow of the stream. There's a Christmas pop cat. Let's try it. So it's the regular pop cat, but with jingles in the back. I like it. There's a twerking Santa. Let's try this one. Let's see. Is it over here? Is this here? Let me hold the Santa. Oh yeah, look, he's twerking on my hand. Nice twerking on my hand there, Santa. Oh, the timing. That was not intentional. That was cool. Did I try all the new ones? Oh, there's this one. I don't know how this move is called. Let's just try it. Jingle Hype. Okay, that's the name of it. And the last one is this Tommy gun. Let's try it.
I believe you, but my Tommy gun don't.
I love it. Okay, that one's good. Okay, so we've gone through all the new stickers that were at the top of the app, or the extension thing. So if you ever want to use those stickers, I've priced them relatively low compared to other streams. I think I put them at like 50 bits instead of 100. That's the default. And I also created a whole bunch of new ones. So if you're ever inclined to explore those silly stickers that I created, please do so. It's a lot of fun. Like this one. Personally, I created these stickers because I was having fun, but pretty good. Yeah. That's one of the custom ones that I added in. Anyways, that's enough rambling at the top here. Let's switch to some gameplay, shall we? That is my wrong scene. Actually, it's good because I haven't switched yet. Wonderful. Let's turn this one off and turn this one on. You guys don't see what I'm doing, so I'm just rambling on here. Give me a sec. Et voila. And we switch here and we're here. I froze for effect, thinking that was going to make a difference. Let's mute the background music and turn on the game music. And we're in the main menu. Here we go. Let's check out what the new events for tonight are. I did see in the trailer that I was mentioning, they added this new bouncy bean time mode, which I'm very curious to see what that looks like. But what? Okay, solos are here. I always have to start with solos. That's my warm-up round. Let me know if the volume's a bit too low or too high, or if you hear me just right. That reminds me, I didn't go check who got the gifted sub from Mass. Let's go back and check. Oh, Luke! Luke got the gifted sub. I'll have to figure out if I could like change that notification so it reads out the name of the person who got it. But that's amazing. Luke's always in here. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Mass. Thanks for the support you've given me and all the times that you've dropped by the chat. It means a lot. The demo on this level is always a bit long. We did a couple of Fall Guys community events with the Rough Cut Collective in the past, which was a lot of fun. Given that it's a free game, it's very approachable, and a lot of people can jump in even if they've never played before. So that's always a good time compared to other games like Mario Kart that not everybody owns. Yoop. Nice little jump there. I don't think I've ever gone from the top. I wonder if it is much faster. See, like we kind of caught up to the people that were hopping at the top there, so maybe not that beneficial. Woohoo! Oh, it looks like we're first here. I don't see anybody ahead of us. It's looking good. I mean, it's just the first round, but if we can at least secure the first round, that's always great. And just like that, we got the first spot in the first round. That gives me plenty of time to enjoy my coffee until the round is over. Which one is this? Oh, the hoverboard. Yeah, we don't always get this one. It's pretty rare. Actually, I was mentioning, if ever you guys have ideas for the stream, let me know. I'm going to write it in my little notepad. But calling out gifted subs is one that I hadn't written down yet. Cool. Anytime now. Wow, did somebody die like instantly? Who's throwing themselves off the hoverboard? Pretty sure the instructions said to stay on the hoverboard. I loved staring at all the different skins people chose. Ever since I bought that Ninja Turtle skin, I really can't get myself to switch it to anything else. Gotta wait for this bar, hop over, and then yoop, we're safe. This part's always a bit tricky. You don't want to hop too early. Wait for the hoverboard to appear. Alright, we are safe. On to the next phase. What is this one? Oh, I hate the fans. This finale is always a bit tricky. Is this bar? Oh yeah, okay, never mind. Like, it's super unpredictable. Okay, let's try. Why would you grab? Yep, as I was saying. So stupid. At the very end. I think I gotta jump into the fan or something. What a way to go. Alright, well, we might as well back out. I did say this was a practice round. Wow, still got a decent amount of rewards on that one, simply for just playing one round. That's the incentive to keep coming back for those daily challenges. Alright, let's try that again. I'm realizing that I could just display the video on my phone. The video of the game feed and everything on my phone so that I can see whether it's cutting out or not. I don't know why I never thought of doing that. Because I generally like to have the sticker board and, you know, being able to use that as a secondary device. But being able to actually see whether the feed is cutting in and out. So it seems like such an obvious thing. Because I also didn't want to keep the browser running in the background. Thinking that that might like pull some bandwidth or whatever. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll do that. I'll try to like close this stream manager because it's a bit distracting. Every time I see the bar, you know, dip into the red, it makes me freak out. So that's one solution. This is taking a while. Alright, there's something definitely weird about this. Did the game... Feels like the game crashed. Or is it just loading forever? I might have to kill the game and start over. Alt F4? Are we doing it? You guys can still hear the music, right? Oh, that's unusual. Alright, let's do that. Let's put some music in the meantime. We're experiencing all kinds of fun things tonight. Connection problems, games crashing. It's alright. We're making do. It's true that I still have the sticker board on my computer, so rather than having it on my phone, I'm basically just talking out loud about, you know, the changes that I'm doing on my second monitor. So I believe I could, yeah, I could just slap them on the screen at any moment. Cool, that's good to know. Yeah, let's check the date on that Fame Pass. What does it say here? Where's the date? They used to have the date up here. So we're at level 61 right now. And I was really hoping to get to 69. Nice. 69 and 70 for this this coffee cup. Because everything after 70 is kind of meh. Like, we already got this bag of chips. It's just they changed the color of it. It's not a big deal. And then obviously there's all these shards, which are an easy way to upgrade. But yeah, a can of beans, don't really care. And as I keep going, I like a different, all buttered up. So it's like kind of darker popcorn, which is not a big deal. And then if I keep going, yeah, like the odds of us getting this far anyways. I don't get this one. Oak avocado? I don't know. I'm not super into it. And then this pink fruity pizza, which is also just a color variation on the pizza skin from the beginning of the Fame Pass. And then finally, the red chili beans. So I really think, like, I wanted to get at least to level 70. And if we're already at level 60, so I think in a single stream we could probably get there. If I don't just die and allow the game to crash like it just did. Cool, worthy gig. Let's do it. I think I might have to watch a tutorial later on how to avoid those drop frames, because it's a bit much. But it doesn't seem to show on the stream itself. What's weird about switching between Mario 64 and Fall Guys is that every time, like, I get a long distance, I'm tempted to do a long jump. You know, holding the left trigger and then jumping. It's just muscle memory trying to kick in. Doing long jumps would be fun in Fall Guys though. There is the dive, but it's not quite as effective. Let's go through the middle. Oh! Wow, camera. Could you back up a bit? Okay, one more bar. Let's do one more bar and then hop across. Yeah. And just like that, we're in the top 10. Excellent. Easy peasy. Just round one. Just replying to a message between rounds. Don't mind me. I really hope it doesn't hang again. There it is. Ooh, that was some weird lag. You guys are seeing that, right? Magistrate, hello. You got this, broski? Thank you, thank you. Well, the first round I got bumped out after the second round. And when we tried to boot up another round, the game crashed. So we're off to a fantastic start. But yeah, we're just getting comfy. It's the practice rounds. We're just warming up. I was mentioning that I'm playing Fall Guys instead of Mario 64 because it's the end of the Fame Pass or the Season Pass for this season, and the points are doubled, which are a bit of an incentive to try to rack up those points. If you happen to be Free Magistrate and you want to hop into a squad, we could always do that. Something that I haven't experimented. We haven't really done many, or any actually for that matter, any duo stream. You could either be voiced or you could basically just play in the game. Up to you if you want to be on stream. Don't want to put you on the spot. But I do think there would be a lot of fun to have people from the chat hop into games from time to time. I'm doing some chores at the same time. Sorry, it's the end of the level. I'm gonna read your message after. Trying to read chat while playing Fall Guys isn't always obvious. Talking and playing Fall Guys, I could get by. But so Magistrate was saying, I'm doing some chores at the same time. Otherwise, I'd be happy to. All good. So we're getting into the third round, I believe. Magistrate, I don't know if you saw the question of the day at the top, but I pinned it at the top of the chat. It says, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? Simply as an icebreaker. I figured starting with a question of the day incentivizes people to write something in the chat instead of just the typical, hello, how's it going? Although I do appreciate those. But from time to time, I think it would be fun, especially for newcomers. Anybody joining the chat that wants to start up a conversation, ask me what my favorite flavor is. I might end up repeating myself a few times on stream, but if that means I create engagement with the audience, then that's the objective. What is happening here? This is super easy. There's just one. Occasionally there's two. Occasionally there's three. But and there's hardly any breakable tiles. Am I gonna have to get aggressive and start pulling people? Because nobody's gonna die like this. Did I speak too soon? Nope. Vanilla all the damn day. Can't go wrong with vanilla. It's the default ice cream for a reason, because it's just that great. But you know what? Mine is cookie dough ice cream, and you know why? Because it's essentially vanilla with bits of cookie dough in it. So it's taking a great thing and just making it slightly greater. It's very non-offensive, you know, like it's not an overwhelming flavor. It's basically just the vanilla that you love, just with little bits of cookies in it. And I like it more than cookies and cream, because cookies and cream has bits of Oreo in it, and that gets stuck to your teeth, and it's quite annoying. Magistrate says, yeah, I'd be very okay with that. Solid choice. I'm trying to think of others. I really do like a vanilla, mint chocolate. You know, the green mint with little bits of chocolate chips, or chocolate, what would you call those? They're like chips of chocolate, but they're not chocolate chips. You know, little bits of chocolate. Anyways, like a dark chocolate with mint, that's really good too. Like a after 8. Anything that's like coffee flavored as well is great. Oh boy, that's not a great start. That's gonna set us back a bit. Oh man, that was close. I should not have survived. What the heck? Alrighty then. I guess people died quickly at the very start. I'll take it. Oh, and that's it. We're at the final. So what's funny about this level is that last time I played it on stream. Hello, Nick. Welcome in. Last time I played this level on stream, I was complaining about how much I hate the stage, and then I proceeded to win the crown. So I don't want to jinx myself, but as much as I hate it, and I really do think this is the possibly the second to last in my list of, like, I hate it in second place, if that makes any sense. Because I generally don't make it to the top, but last time I said that, I made it to the top, so... Anyways, and I actually clipped that moment, and that's currently the highest ranking clip in my history, so maybe winning crowns actually does get you views. I gotta be like a pro gamer if I want those clicks. Alright, we're doing okay. Let's hope this guy jumps a bit too early, which is often happens. Oh, I made it to the top, but somebody grabbed it first. That was a lot of people, actually. There were like 4 people reached the top there. Decent Quillia? 24? Quilly? Quelly? Decent Quelly. I don't know what that means. But congrats. Well done. You won the crown. Fair and square. Look at those points racking up. Just crushing those levels. I was mentioning that my objective is level 70 because there's a costume that I like there, but anything above 70 is kind of meh. I'm happy to say that the internet seems to have stabilized. It was dipping all over the place at the beginning, and I really don't know what's causing that, because I used to think that it was my ISP, but all my other devices seem pretty stable. So I'm not quite sure. I gotta figure out what's causing these drop frames on OBS. But as long as it's holding up, and I've got the stream playing on my phone, like I've got the kind of like a picture-in-picture just to view when the connection is dropping off completely. It's my workaround for now. I did buy a Ethernet to USB adapter, just to figuring that maybe it's my Ethernet like port itself on the computer that's defective. I also bought another Ethernet cable, so I'm like basically just swapping parts, making like trying to eliminate the issue. I also checked my ISP, and I saw that they have a new gigabit option, like a package that I could upgrade to, which seems pretty sweet. and I'm considering it, but it seems a bit frivolous. But if I want to be a big time streamer, I gotta get that gigabit gigabit bandwidth. Becoming a big streamer is tongue-in-cheek. I don't actually mean that. I'm really doing this just for fun. I hope nobody's watching this and be like, oh, look at this guy, he thinks he's gonna become a big time streamer. Push that button. And then we just gotta wait for this door to open. Oh, let's go get that eat. 1, 2, 3. Sweet. Ah, second place. I'll take it. Third place. Wolverine is in here. Hello. Welcome in. Don't you find that Mario 64 looks a little different? That's because we're not playing Mario 64. Why would you think this is Mario 64? What's wrong with you? I get to project what other people say, and they can't talk back. It's wonderful. Yeah, I could invite some buddies and without necessarily being on mic. It's not going to be quite as fun, and you won't be able to hear me on Twitch because you're going to have like a 4 to 5 second delay. So that's no fun either, especially when I react to stuff. But if you want to be on mic, we could give it a try. That being said, last time I was playing with friends on stream, we had some mic issues, and I swear to you, it was one of the worst things I ever heard in my ears in my life. I had to record it just to show how bad it was and then send it over, and it was atrocious. So I worry about having people on stream and just completely busting people's ears. So while I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to my my setup and my microphone and my camera and everything that's happening under the hood, once you start allowing people on stream, you're playing with those you're playing with fire. There's so many variables of things that could go wrong. Mark, or I should say Wolverine. Did you notice the question of the day at the top? I'm asking, what's everybody's favorite flavor of ice cream? Just as an icebreaker, getting people to interact in the chat. If you ever feel like answering. Pistachio. Ooh, that's interesting. I do like a pistachio, but I wouldn't expect that as being a typical flavor that people say. So noted. It's not a scientific survey. Oh, hello Lex. Nice to see you in here. I think it's the first time I see you on stream, if I'm not mistaken. Maple and walnuts or butterscotch, great options. Also, not the ones I expected. So Magistrate already got the vanilla. He already booked that one. So it's like, it's not as if you have to only pick one. But what is happening here? I keep bumping people. That is risky. All right, let's make it across. Sweet. Ooh, that was some weird lag. Vanilla is classic. I had some today. Amazing. Ooh, that is very risky. Okay. We made it across. Solid. That is a lot of casualties. So far, we made it to one finale. Ah, you remember how I was saying that Fall Mountain is one of my least favorite? This one tops it. This is the worst. And I'm not just saying that. I don't think I ever won this one. I've won Fall Mountain a couple of times, but I really wish that they would remove this level. I can't stand it. The amount of randomness, and sometimes you don't even come close to reaching the final room. Apologies if I'm extra concentrated. I just... It's
Anyone
almost...
thirsty?
I am thirsty. I will drink right after this. I promise. It's like, I should just put my controller down, honestly, because I hate this level so much. I shouldn't even give it my time. What? No, it's definitely this way. We're almost at the final room, I think. Fuck, and I had to, sorry, and I had to miss the trampoline. Okay, thanks Wolverine. I will hydrate. Wolverine is asking, is a Persian cheetah faster than an Egyptian cheetah? I guess I'd have to find both cheetahs and ask them. And hopefully they won't maul my face. Thank you for the hydrate, Wolverine. We are plowing through these levels. I was mentioning that I'm trying to get to at least level 71. And then maybe we'll switch games if there's popular demand. Maybe I'll switch to Mario 64. Maybe I'll switch to Party Animals. Yeah, we'll see. We're improvising. Cards is inviting me to his party. Should I accept? I'm playing on PC, so we'd have to chat through the in-game chat. Lex is saying, Google seems to say they are the same. This is a scientific stream, you know. We learn things here. It's an educational stream. Thank you for asking that question. By the way, if anybody's new to the stream, I'm seeing a couple of viewers in here. A bit more than a couple of viewers. If you've never experimented with the channel points, our channel points on this channel are called pixels. I've set up a bunch of ways that you can mess with the stream and you can redeem those pixels for a fun time. There are things that will force me to do stuff. That just sounded weird. That will encourage me to do stuff on stream. So if you type in the chat !pixels, it'll give you a breakdown of all the channel point redeems that you can have fun with, and that incentivizes you to keep coming back and interacting with chat. And anybody who's subscribed also earns pixels a bit quicker. So that's a cool thing. The more you return to view the stream, the longer you're viewing, and the more you mess around here, the more pixels you earn. If you have ideas of channel point redeems, let me know. I'm all ears, because the stream is relatively new, and I'm experimenting. Oh, come on! I would have been first. That was close. Second. I'll take it. To my wife's suggestion, I priced 2 channel point redeems fairly low. One is a bravo and one is a yay. So you could either spam them, or you could basically save up your points and use them when I actually accomplish something on stream. We experimented with a few last time. There's one called the TNTL ASMR, which stands for Try Not to Laugh ASMR. I don't remember what ASMR stands for, but basically you can give me a joke, a tongue twister, an anecdote, anything you want. I'll read it real close into the mic, and I'll try to do it with a straight face. So the purpose is to try to get me to crack with, as a hint, absurdity always gets me. Anything absurd will generally get me to laugh. There's no consequence. It's just because generally Try Not to Laugh has consequences. Either you take a shot, you get slapped in the face, one of those. There's no consequences, at least not for now, given that we're just experimenting. I've seen streamers have like a box of jelly beans where in the box there's some absolutely terrible flavors. So It's a bit of a gamble. You might fall on a jelly bean that tastes good, and then others that taste like earwax. And so when they want to do like a truth or dare or have some kind of consequence on stream, they'll basically grab one of those jelly beans, and sounds like fun. I think I could purchase those on Amazon or something. Surprisingly, I did not fall once. This was a good run.
Norman just followed.
Well, hello. I know that name. Hello, D. Normand. Nice to see you in here. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I don't think I need to give myself an intro. Or to give you an intro of me. But yeah, in case you couldn't tell, this is a brand new Twitch channel. I've only gotten started about 2 weeks ago. Nice to see you in here. We're playing some Fall Guys tonight. The main game that we've been playing over the last few streams is Mario 64. So I intend to revisit a lot of my favorite, like all-time favorite classics, but mix it up occasionally with some new games, some new releases. So trying to balance the two. Some people said that that's what we call a variety streamer. I am learning new lingo here. So being able to kind of switch between different games, because there are streamers that'll basically pick a game and just play nothing but that. That's not what I intend to do here. For more narrative games, which is my favorite type of games to play typically, I figure it would be fun to share some insight. I'll revisit even some of the games that I worked on in my career. I think that would be a lot of fun. Share some anecdotes, some behind the scenes secrets, stories. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, and we'll see what kind of questions people come up with in the chat. On the 20th anniversary of Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, I decided to boot up the game. We had a lot of technical difficulties because the game doesn't seem to want to run on modern hardware. So I had to download a patch to basically fix the aspect ratio. Since the game was originally a 4:3 ratio game, I had to find a custom patch to run it at 69 with current resolutions. So that was interesting, but the game runs really well and still looks great. Also, the fog is broken because I think it was like DirectX 9 or something. So basically disabling the fog in the options fixed that problem. For anybody who's interested in playing Sands of Time and kind of wants to know. But because we started the first Prince of Persia, I figured it's only right to kind of run through the whole trilogy, right? I know that they're remaking it at Ubisoft, so I could have waited for the remake, but you know, it would be fun to document the game as it was, and then maybe when the remake comes out, we replay it again and compare the differences, and then we'll have the stream archive to be able to do like clips and compare the different sequences. I think that'd be a lot of fun. D. Norman says, my son is watching with me. He's a gamer too. Well, hello, D. Norman's son. Can I just call you Dave? I'm still getting used to like using these like gamer tags and aliases. But and Casabella's in here. Hello, Casabella. Nice to see you in here. In case you didn't notice it at the very top, I pinned a new question of the day, kind of a way for people to break the ice and write stuff in the chat. The question of the day today is, what is your favorite ice cream flavor? A few people answered a bit earlier. I'll be glad to share mine. Having a question of the day, I think, is fun. It gives you an incentive to keep coming back and hanging out in chat. Even if you want to come in, drop by, say hello, answer the question of the day, and then bounce. Or give me a lurk. Giving lurks is good because it helps the algorithm. Having an extra viewer, even if you're just letting the stream play in the background. Kaz says pistachio. That's the second pistachio we've had. Fantastic. I love knowing that people like pistachio. It's almost never my first pick. Not that I don't like it. I do enjoy it. But I never think of ordering pistachio. If somebody brings it, I'll definitely have a spoon. Or 2 or 3. Wolverine says pistachio for the win. I'll catch up with the chat. I saw a couple of messages go by. I just don't want to die at the end of this round. How many people are left? There's still a few. If you're curious to see what kind of games, I was kind of talking about the games that I would like to play on stream. I've been keeping up to date a backlog. I hope I'm not making anybody dizzy with the camera here, but I've been keeping up to date a backlog of games. If you type in !backlog, it'll take you to my rank 1 page. You can also type in !rank 1. And so there's, I think, over 80 games right now in the backlog. So it's a bit ambitious. But given that the Twitch channel just started, I do see longevity here. I think we could be doing this for quite some time. And I'm taking in requests as well. If you see other games of the same type, you can always make suggestions and I'll add it in. Here, I'll type it in. Backlog. I also included the games that we're currently playing on stream, if anybody wants to know. Let's see. Dave was saying, I have my other son Grayson with me too. Full crowd, no pressure. Yeah, oh, look at this. I was just complaining about this final round. I cannot stand this final round. I don't think I've ever caught the crown. You know, let alone just making it to the final room is difficult enough. Casabella is saying, don't do it, John, and look at chat in the middle of battle. Well, I'm kind of doing that live. Granted that this is no lies of P. Oh, hello. Is it this one? Nope, probably that one. No, oh, buggers. It's already at the end, isn't it? Yep, of course. Not even in the room. Oh. Maybe I should boycott this level. Maybe I should just put my controller down at the beginning of it. Every time I get, like, you know, you work your way up to the final round. You get there, and then for what? For nothing. Like, I don't even come close to finishing this level. It's such a waste of time. I might as well just, like, back out. Anyways. Sorry to let your sons down, Dave. Kaz says, I get close to winning this, but haven't yet. It's a tough final round. I think it's not just that it's tough, it's just frustrating. You know, even the jump showdown, the final one with the bar, the golden bar, it's super difficult, but it's attainable, it's doable. And when you do it, it's incredibly satisfying. This one is just pure garbage. Kaz says, did you say pistachio? Wolverine says, you're goddamn right. Okay, we'll do one more solo, and then we're gonna try that new, check this one out. Bouncy Bean Time. That's new as of today. I just saw the trailer. The trailer popped up. So we could try it out. I'm just still warming up with my solo rounds. Kaz says, yay. No exclamation marks, it's just a yay. And a couple of celebration emotes by the one and only John McLaren. I don't think Dave answered. What's yours and your son's favorite flavor of ice cream? That's the question of the day. I'm not just pulling that out of nowhere. It's a scientific survey. Oh, I see another Ninja Turtle. 2 other Ninja Turtles. There's a Raphael and a, I believe, Donatello. And a wonderful SpongeBob. I really like the SpongeBob. There's a golden chicken. That's a pro gamer over there. It's either a pro gamer or somebody who has way too much time on their hands. Why not both? Ooh, gotta get that eat if I even want to have a chance to finish this one. Oh man, it's not looking good. Oh, what up? Embarrassing. Because I was already at the back of the crowd, so I figured like using the hammer was my only hope, and I couldn't even get up. My guy was just tumbling all over the ground. Good choices of TMNT, Donnie and Raph, says Casabella. Yeah, definitely. Usually I leave those ones to my friends when we play a squad. We play a squad of 4 turtles, except Wolverine because he likes to be a contrarian. So even if we're supposed, like we all have the TMNT skins, but he'll insist to wear something like a character with an egg on his head or a ducky. And even though we're in a squad, he'll insist to stand out from the pack because that's just the kind of player that he is. I just noticed the progress bar at the very bottom of the screen. It says 74 of 75 followers. We're 1 follower away from hitting our arbitrary objective. If you know anybody who's not following this channel, ask them to come in, be the 75th follower. They'll get a big banner announcing that they've accomplished the objective. Wolverine is asking, will we be able to join your Fall Guys party someday? Yeah, as long as we iron out the kinks. Because as I was saying, the last couple of streams have been bumpy on a technical perspective. And I really don't want to blow out any viewers' ears. Wait, is this the first round? That's wild. That's high stakes for a first round. All right, I might make a couple of people queasy from all this camera orbiting. But the odds of you know, ending up in the finale with a round like this are pretty high, especially with the 3 rhinos. I found the trick to this one is always framing the three rhinos on camera if you can, so you can kind of predict which one's about to charge, and trying to stick to their butts. As weird as that sounds. Trying to stick to their butts means, woohoo, that was a close one. More likely that they have a harder time turning around, right? Whoa, okay, that didn't work. Here I am trying to teach some Fall Guys pro tips, and I got wrecked. Wolverine, if you want to join the party but not be on mic, we could do that. Is that something you want to do? Write in the chat, I'll send you an invite, or you send me an invite. It's really the microphone but if we want to be on chat together, I suppose we could try. The thing is, we'd have to use the in-game chat, not the PlayStation chat, because I'm playing on PC right now. We could experiment. I'm down. So wait, he's sending me those dinos. I'm gonna interpret that as a yes. Who's online right now? Well, I'm showing out my my game list. Oh, it's cool. You guys can't see that. Very cool. So I displayed the invite list on the right, but it's not showing up on stream. That's a good thing. I'm not seeing my my crew in here. Casabella13 says, I don't know why I said the full name. If you ever want to find me, if my Fall Guys name is the same as my username. Because I was reading your full username in case I wanted to add it. That's good to know. Yeah, most of my friends are offline right now. Wolverine, you're offline. If you want me to invite you, make yourself seen. Is it just a refresh issue? Possibly. Okay, well, anyways, Wolverine, write in the chat if you want to participate, and if you want to try doing voice chat as well. And to anybody watching, I'm gonna apologize in advance if it gets chaotic. Oh, Casabella wants to jump in. That could be fun. Okay, next round. If you and Wolverine are in, I'll invite you. I'll let you boot up the game if you want. Give you some time while I finish this round. Also, piece of advice, if you're going to be playing the game, I would suggest that you mute the stream because it's really going to mess you up with the timing, especially when you hear the music from the different rounds and stuff like that. So because of the stream delay, you can always keep an eye on chat so you can catch reactions and things like that. You could keep the audio from the stream on, but I do think it's probably going to be a bit confusing to hear the delays. Or it kind of acts like an instant replay. Oh, I see another Donnie. What is that? A golden wolf. What level is that? I don't remember how many crowns you need to get the golden wolf. I'm just like 40 crowns away from getting the gold witch, the top part, because I already have the bottom one. I used to think that when I saw gold witch, is like, oh man, that's tough to get. But to think that I'm almost there is kind of cool. Am I gonna finish first? Definitely looks like it. Woohoo! Ah yeah, we did it. By the way, nobody's ever triggered this sticker, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Anyways, there it is. This guy's got banana shoes. I have to admit that round went really well. Like the fact that I'm chatting while I'm playing, I'm not really conscious of what I'm doing. I'm kind of in autopilot, and I think I did the whole round without getting knocked over or fall once. First place. The snowy level. God, I could do that. Sorry, if you didn't notice, I was able to toggle the visibility of the Spotify, the little overlay in the corner. So when I'm not playing music, I could basically toggle that overlay on and off. I started adding a bunch of like fun hotkeys in OBS. The trick is to try to remember which hotkeys I created. Oh boy. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Wolverine, I saw you sent me an invite. Let me just finish this round and then I'll accept your invite. Nice. Donnie. And Donnie just threw himself into the pit. Ooh, almost hit the edge there. We currently have 10 viewers on the stream. Hello, viewers. Nice to see you in here. In case you haven't introduced yourself, please do so. I'd love to give you a proper introduction to the channel and to who I am. Don't be shy. We have a question of the day. It's pinned at the very top. The question is, what's your favorite type of favorite flavor of ice cream? If that's an easier icebreaker, instead of you introducing yourself, you could just let us know the answer to the question of the day. It's a new thing that I'll be doing on stream. So if you're new to the channel, or you could just enjoy watching the stream. Yeah, Wolverine, I saw your request. I'll just finish this round and I'll jump into your party. If you don't mind, I'll also invite Casabella, unless the party's already complete, unless the four of us are the spots are already filled, but I'll try to invite Casabella. I think that's one of the appeals of playing Fall Guys, especially if we're just four of us. If we start being more than 12, which is kind of unlikely on stream to like just get randomly 12 people saying that they want to play, we can create a private server and just have a bunch of people jump in. Could be a lot of fun. I created my first custom level for Fall Guys, and I saw that the only way to play it with people is in a custom server. So I had a lot of fun doing it. Took about 2 hours though, so it's wow, that was a terrible start. I'm not one to usually create custom levels in level builders, but I found that one to be particularly fun. That was a good run. Oh, I just fell through the map there. The fan is gonna push us. Oh, 69. Nice. That's a must. You have to say it every time, right? Come on, fan, don't fool me now. Dang it. 7%? Only 6 people need to finish. No. Oh, it's a different platform. Great. Yeah. The connection seems to be really steady compared to when we first started. I didn't change anything. I was saying that I think it's my Ethernet port, but for whatever reason, it's nice and green. Ooh, I love this level. This is one of the good ones. Yeah, do you like it? Is this one of your favorites? Dave saying, I'm really digging this peppermint chocolate Christmas ice cream that comes with. Yes, dude. Oh man, the one from Loblaws. Oh, I missed all those rings. Dang it. Yeah. Is it the candy cane one? The candy cane ice cream, right? It's so great. And it really only comes around. Whoa, camera. I get that platform. Yeah. Those coins. Come on. Yeah. They're not coins, they're rings. Oh, no. Oh, that's the end of us. The odds of recovering from that. Not great. Oh, we did it. Oh, man. Was that the last one? I think so. That was close. Thanks for the cheers. Dave says, President's Choice, candy cane something. Not sure if it's my favorite, but top 5 sure. Thanks, Kaz. Hey, I was just talking about Jump Showdown. This is one of my favorite finales. Fantastic. What a way to end this round. Yeah, Dave, simply for the fact that it's a rarity, definitely bumps it up a couple of notches, right? The fact that it's not available all year round makes it like a rarity. It's crazy how those like little bits of candy cane with the chocolate. It's fantastic. Great pick. Oh, that's gonna make it extra difficult. So, gotta jump over the bar, avoid this fan. Oh no! Oh man. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to jump across here.
Anyone thirsty?
I am thirsty, and I will drink as soon as I finish this round. Thanks for the reminder. Who was that? Magistrate. Thank you, Magistrate. Oh my god, I made it across. That's wild. And the gold wolf is screwed. Alrighty then. Mario Master Man just died. Okay, let's run across this fan. Wonderful. Jump over the bar. We're in good shape. Hopefully there's no griefers that are gonna start grabbing. That's it. These are the last two platforms. The bar seems exceptionally slow compared to usual, but maybe because there's a fan, they're taking it easy on us. Right, the fan is coming through. Great. I'm not the one to grief. I almost never grab unless I'm peer pressured into doing so. In the game. I hope nobody takes that out of context. Oh my god. Who did that? Who did that? And I can't believe I survived. I think it's the green dude, isn't he? Let's run across the fan. Wow. Yeah, green guy's out. Was it Bomberman? I don't think Bomberman did that. Come on, crown. Let's do it on stream. Let's get that crown. We'll see when the fan comes around. It's enough to knock him down. Alright. Oh, man, that was close. The timing of the bar and the fan. Let's clap for him. Nope, not the time. That's not even the right one. That's the fart emote. Let's stop messing around. I thought I had the clap emote. Generally, I like to clap to encourage people at the very end. Somehow survived that one. I do not deserve to have survived that. He's out! We have the crown! Woohoo! We did it! Fantastic! Yeah! Woohoo! Thanks, Kaz. Boom! All the excitement. That was fantastic. I'm pumped. Lex says, "Félicitations." Look at that. We're like 31 crowns away from the gold witch top. All right, so let's experiment with this. So now that we have the crown, I'm gonna accept that invite, and I'm gonna try to invite Casabella as well. I'm glad that the friends list doesn't display on screen, so that I don't end up spamming people by accident, or you know, displaying their names and getting people from the chat requesting my friends. Did it not work? I mean, accepting the party? Haha! I am there with Wolverine. See what I was telling you? Wolverine has a perfectly good Ninja Turtle costume, and yet he wears the costume with the cheese hat. Good job. Oh, Magistrate, thank you. Oh my god. I was so in the heat of the moment with that finale. Casabella, I'll send you an invite. I just gotta hydrate for Magistrate. Well, accept Magistrate's hydrate for myself. There, I got you like 4 sips on that one.
Anyone thirsty?
I am thirsty. I'm still thirsty. I'm gonna have another one. This is a big bottle. If I get to the bottom of it, I'm definitely gonna need a pee break. but not yet. Okay, Kaz, I'm gonna send you the invite to the party. Are you in here? Oh, where are you? Aha, I see you. Let me send you an invite to our party. We're in the party with Magistrate right now, so you can join in. Oh yeah, let's change the mode as well. Let's put traditional squads. Whoops, sorry about that. I accidentally started it. Hopefully the invite to Kaz is still valid. I can't see it. Okay, let me send it again. It's possibly that I accidentally started the map. It doesn't show that you're in the game though. It says that you're online, but maybe not in the game. Is it possible? Got it? Okay, cool. Wow, that chat delay is actually pretty short. The fact that I sent the invite, then I saw your message, that's pretty quick. Before we boot up the match, do either of you want to be on mic, or do you want to just play the game for fun? I'm gonna wait for both Wolverine and Kaz's answer. Because we're experimenting here, right? This is also like a technical stream. You know, as long as we're still getting this whole channel up and running, we're experimenting with things. Just let me know, do you rather be on mic or rather stay mute? I don't mind. Wolverine, what say you? Great. That's still not answering my question. Okay, I guess he doesn't want to be on mic. So let's just jump in. If ever you both chose to be on mic, we'll do it. But no pressure. Dave, do you want to join now? Do you have the game up and running? You could join us in the next round. We're winging it here. This is improv. We don't have anything scheduled or anything planned. It's like 10 p.m. here. I've got another hour and a half or so, and we're improvising. We're trying stuff out. I have no idea how everybody's mic sounds on stream, and whether I could adjust volumes and things like that. We'll calibrate. We'll adapt as we go. Is this a game that you play regularly, Dave? Just curious. I might have mentioned this on stream a couple of times, but Fall Guys was the game that essentially saved my sanity during COVID. So this came out August 2020, I believe. And it became the game that my friends and I were playing on a weekly basis every Friday. And sometimes it was even during the week, like we were playing fairly regularly. And it was the place where we would get together and just talk about our weeks and just hang out, you know, as everybody was like trapped at home. And it was such a contrast with whatever we were hearing on the news, whatever was happening in the world. It was very uplifting. So Fall Guys was amazing. And here we are 3 years later, still playing this game. They've definitely made a lot of changes to it since then. Dave says, not sure about tonight. Let me get these kids to bed first. I play a bit, yes. Easy, chill game with not too much focus needed. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's kind of low stakes. You lose a round, you win a round. It doesn't really matter. It's just a place that you can talk while playing. And it's funny because we experimented with other different games during the 3 years of COVID, but it seems we always go back to Fall Guys. It's like the easiest, most chill game to play among friends. That's when you're not fighting the technical issues. Like especially the first couple of years, the disconnections, it would say that you're qualified, and then on the final scoreboard you're booted off, or vice versa. You're told you're eliminated, and then all of a sudden you're still on the scoreboard at the very end, and you're just like, what was that all about? Or being on the loading menu, you know, it says like looking for participants or whatever, looking for game members, and it would just load for eternally. Hey, Kaz is there. It's so fun to be running around with fellow members of chat. Oh no, Kaz got smacked. I spoke too soon. It's okay, Kaz, I'll carry the team for us. He said too soon. And there's Kaz on the right. Let's try this middle path one more time. Sweet. Where's Wolverine? How's Wolverine doing? He's up there. Oh, look at that opening. Perfect. Excellent. Look at our timing. It's like we're coordinated. It's like we're a team or something. Look at that. The three of us in a row. And then there's the fourth. Miangel Guvil? Mayan Gelguvel. Mayan Gelguv 1? I'll stop trying. So, guess who we're carrying tonight? Kaz says he's grabby. Who are we talking about? Wolverine? Wolverine is definitely grabby. He can't help himself. He's like, he's trigger happy. Oh, the one we're carrying is grabby? Screw that guy. Just knock him off. Throw him off the map.
Anyone thirsty?
Hey, Julia's in. I am thirsty. Okay, can I get a quick hydrate? Sorry, I knocked my mic. Can I get a quick hydrate before the map starts? I did it. Imagine that was like a way to sabotage the game, actually. Like if I have to hydrate even in the middle of a round. Come here, little penguins. I shall get you. What? I just lost it? And I got it. Oh, come on! Okay, safe. Please. Where'd he go? What? Is that the one that flew all the way over there? Nope, grabbed the wrong thing. Damn it. Kaz, we're fighting for the same one. Okay. Oh man, are you serious? Just get here. What the heck? No, what the freaking just. Okay. Jeez, who carried us? Was that Wolverine with 49 points? I guess he carried it since the beginning. Well done, Wolverine. I struggled hard on that one. Thanks for the hydrate, Julia. I didn't grab you. I saw it was yours. All good. Don't worry about it. It wasn't you. I think some stranger, another player. Julia, just so you know, we have people in chat playing with us in Fall Guys. We've got Kaz and we've got Mark as well. Yeah, exactly. Maybe one day Julia will try this game. So as I was mentioning, I've been playing this game for 3 years. I don't think she's tried it once, but she knows how much I've been playing this. It's probably the game that I have the most hours, you know, and at some point it stops tracking. So I don't know how many hours I have in this, but mostly because of the casual and social nature of the game. But like it or not, I've developed some unnecessary life skills in this game. That was close. Like these skills don't translate to anything else in life. Just We play for friendship, right? Damn, we're crushing it. Oh, we're still third? Don't worry. We'll make it up. Was that our fourth that got knocked out super early? Probably. I see Mark is in front of us. Ooh, that was dangerous. Oh boy. Alright, Mark is still there. Mark is Wolverine, just... I can't help myself but switch between the names. Oh, I see the fan behind me. It's cutting it close. How many people are still alive? How come we're still in third? Top 2 qualify. Dang. And I don't even have time to check the scoreboard. This is stressful. This is freaking me out. Oh, maybe I gotta run closer to the inner circle. I forgot about that. Might give me a bit of an advantage over the fan. Oh, no, 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 no. How good are the other players? Dang, I'm on my own. You guys are on your own. Sorry about that. Oh, we're all out. Okay, I was the last one holding the spot. What the heck? We finished 263 points? But the other teams are... I don't understand. That's crazy. Alright, I guess we might as well back up. Oh, Kaz, no worries. Don't worry about it. It's all in good fun. Look at all those points. Just racked up 28,000 points. That's wild. Are we about to hit 70? We got the bottom coffee cup and the top coffee cup. That's what I was looking for. There you go. The rest is just bonus. Excellent. Kaz is saying, I know, but it's the English in me. Apologies for everything. For all the things. You ready to start up another one? Let me know if you want to be on mic. As soon as I see you ready up, I'll ready up. That's how I'll know that you're good to go. Julia is saying, will you ever take off this turtle suit? Kaz is saying she'll be on mic. Okay, let's do it. Let's test this out. Mark, you're welcome to be on mic as well if you'd like. Let's open the party here. Join chat. I don't know if you might hear me in double. How do I set up my mic? Give me a sec. Oh, I'm hearing myself probably through your phone. I think that's Kaz. Let me check my mic here. My mic seems to be on. Push to talk. Open mic. Push to talk. Open mic. Wow, the delay is actually surprisingly good. We're talking about like almost like a second and a half or something.
Hello.
Hello, Kaz. Welcome in here.
Hi.
So fun to have you in here.
Oh, I know.
Wolverine, would you like to turn on your mic as well? Again, no pressure. Just asking. Okay, I think Wolverine's not being social.
That's fair enough.
Okay, well, he's readying up on and off, so I guess that's his way of telling us, let's get moving. You could definitely hold your own. That was a few good rounds there.
Yeah, you wait. I'll mess up soon. You'll hear my groans when certain tracks come on. I'll be like, oh no.
Do you have any favorite levels?
One's just coming up.
Yeah?
I like Dizzy Heights.
Dizzy Heights, yeah. Those are the classics. I think they're from season 1.
Mm-hmm. The old school levels are the best.
Were you among the early players in the first season?
Yeah.
Yeah. OG originals.
I am. Not very good at it, but yeah, I'll play it.
No worries. This is not a competitive stream.
I know.
It used to be, I remember in the first season, they didn't even have squads, right? It was just solo. So I would meet up in a party with friends. And if any one of us was eliminated, well, we had to kind of watch the other players get to the end. Squads was a bit of a game changer.
Squads and duos. I like duos.
Yeah, definitely.
I usually play that with my sister because she lives 80 miles away. So having both of us having a PS and the internet and things like that, it helps us keep in contact a lot more.
Oh, absolutely. And also when they added crossplay between PC and PlayStation or Xbox and I think even Switch. I tried to play it on Switch and it was terrible. It was so bad. But it's playable, but definitely a downgrade.
Because wasn't it just PC and PlayStation that had this?
They did at first, but then they added an Xbox and then Switch as well. Yeah. So it's pretty much every console, I think.
Pretty much.
Julia is saying somebody mentioned the word pistachio earlier. I guess they were talking about ice cream. I love pistachio flavor. So we've got 3 pistachios. Pistachios is winning right now.
Pistachio is good.
It definitely is.
Because I come from a very, very multicultural city, I get a lot of like different cultured food. So coffee is usually pistachio flavored, or the Turkish. Oh, I love it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Nice.
But if we're going ultimate coconut, go for the Caribbean side.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a common one over here. We don't think about coconut flavored much.
Not over here either. Like coconut and mangoes only just started picking up, whereas like when I was a kid, it was a luxury. Barely find it.
Dave earlier was mentioning a flavor that I don't know if it's common, but around the holidays, we have a candy cane chocolate flavored ice cream. And it only shows up for a couple of months around the holidays and then it's gone. So simply for the fact that it's hard to get your hands on, I think that it definitely bumps it up the list of best ice cream. I wasn't planning on buying it, but simply because he mentioned it, I think I'm gonna get it.
I don't do mint as a sweet, so mint ice cream in any form, I'm just like, no. Mint and savoury, I'll eat it.
Ah, yeah. Oh, that's a shame. Julia says, I like coconut, red bean, sesame, green tea too, but always with pistachio first. Great options.
Red bean. I've really gotten into red bean mochi.
Yeah, those are great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Wolverine is agreeing with both of you with pistachio. Like, I like pistachio, but I don't even think it would make my top 10. I don't want to be controversial.
There's a little coffee shop called the Merchant of Venice near where I live, and they have this pistachio cake in there that is just absolutely divine.
Ooh.
Absolutely divine. It's a shame it's like 3 in the morning and it's not open.
You'd go for it right away.
Oh, like £4 well spent. Oops, sorry.
Do you know if those cakes are like baked on the spot?
It's not really a baked one. It's like a tort.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. So I saw 2 pears and one of that purple fruit. Whatever. Is that a grape? One of so the purple one.
I weren't paying attention, so thank you.
All good. Ooh, I almost jumped too early. I love seeing people that don't know how to play this game and they all go on the wrong one. It's very satisfying to see because you could eliminate a lot of people in one shot. I see 4 bananas, 1 dragon fruit. Oh, 2 dragon fruits.
2. I was just about to say, I just saw the second.
On both ends of the level, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Sweet.
coconut, 2 dragon fruit, 1 pear.
Yep. Sometimes they'll throw you off with the screws, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Excellent. Well done. What a team. Four squads remaining. I want to get, oh my god, they read my mind. I swear that's the one I was going to say. I was just trying to remember the name, Slime Scraper. What's in the mug? Sorry. What was that?
I've only done this twice, as in like beat this twice.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'd say it's one of the hardest levels to get to the top. But you, like, occasionally only 1 or 2 players will make it, and that'll be like the end of the stage. If only one squad makes it, that's the win. That's always satisfying. Dave was asking, what's in the mug? What am I drinking? I made myself a Bailey's coffee for the evening. With Irish cream. Not much, just add a bit of flavor. It's I don't know why I associate it with the holidays. It's a festive time to be drinking Bailey's. Alrighty then. So far so good. I think I'm leading.
oh no.
Oh no, you're out. No worries, because this is not this is not point based. It's basically only if even one of us makes it, our squad is safe. Ooh, that was close.
I'm currently watching Wolverine.
Okay, yeah. I just fell off from the other floor, but luckily the slime's not up yet. I thought that was it for me. I get another chance.
That's what caught me out the slime.
Yeah. These swings are tough. Ooh, the dive works well for this one. Nobody's finished yet. I see the score. Oh, I spoke to... Whoa, Wolverine!
Yay!
Fantastic! Only 2 people had to finish that one. You're quick on that button. Amazing. Julia's saying, next time you can ask, what do you add in your coffee? Oh, thank you. I will take suggestions for questions of the day. Wolverine says, my back hurts a little from carrying the team.
I'm not that heavy, sweet. I'm not that heavy. It's teeny tiny.
How much do you think a Fall Guy weighs? Like maximum 50 pounds? Unless they're like human size, then yeah. Then they're like 200 pounds. Because they're so chunky.
Oh, people being rude.
Alright, we've got a little platform going on here. It's not gonna last. I do love this one as a finale. Wolverine and I are... Whoops. I was going to say we're sharing the orange, but I just fell to the blue.
I'm still on orange.
Wonderful.
Just.
Yeah, I used to be one of those people that would like rush to the bottom and try to clear the last floor. But I found it's actually better to try to survive on the higher levels as long as possible. Well done, Wolverine. Splitting us up, but it's okay. Like, you left me a little island here. don't know if I could jump across there. I'm gonna try. Oh, that was foolish. Oh, dang. Okay. Get up, get up. I'm out. I'm out. Sorry about that. Dave is saying that's his favorite level.
Oh, no, 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 no.
That's Spectate Casabella.
Oh, how rude.
No pressure. Hey, you want to be on stream? We're gonna capture your performance.
Yeah, day one of streaming.
You got a lot of tiles around here. I see you and Wolverine at the bottom right now.
Oh!
Who's left? Okay, we've got 2 people on the yellow floor and Wolverine on the blue floor. I could scope. They're right on top of you, Wolverine. They're about to drop down, so maybe you want to fan out somewhere else. He's gonna try to grab you, probably, this frog guy. Oh man, he's onto you. Oh, this is risky.
Oh.
That was dirty. Generally, when they're stalking you, you want to like pivot. You do like a 180 and you go back on your tracks. Great efforts. I think that was just making it to the finale was very satisfying. I'll ready up whenever you're ready. Dave, thanks for the comment. Dave says, epic finale, very entertaining. I appreciate it. And thanks for hanging out all this time. It's so fun to have you in here. Wolverine, as soon as you ready up, I'll start the next match. Any minute now. I gotta show off this new fart emote that I got. It's new from this season, and they felt the need to like include it in their marketing. So I'm happy I acquired it. Oh, how about I turn the camera this way? What an angle. You don't get to always see it from this angle when you're playing in the game. Oh, okay, Wolverine's ready. Let's do it. I got carried away with my farting. Julia is saying you are like first grade kids. Wait, just me or everybody? She probably just means me. Just yeah. Nice. Whoa, what is that bomb suit? I've never seen that before. That's crazy. Thanks, Wolverine. I needed that hug. It's a motivational hug, right? That's what you're doing? Ooh, I just saw somebody got knocked. Is that you, Kaz?
Nope.
Okay, probably our fourth.
I have got knocked now, but...
Ooh, I got smacked in the middle.
No,
I'll try it one more time.
Oh, that was just beautiful. Know what I've just done now.
Yeah, I missed it. Oh, you made it to the end. Wonderful.
This is what I mean by I'm a fluky player.
Hey, you finished before the rest of us, so you're doing all right. I guess we're carrying Wolverine this time. It's funny because I could trash talk him and he can't answer back.
Well, you can through chat. It just takes a little bit longer.
Yeah, he's gonna be on delay unless he's quick on his phone. Wolverine is saying, "My last game. Let's make it count, boys." And by boys, you mean team. I'm gonna give myself a posture check. I have to be conscious of my slouching. First time we play this one tonight. I like it. Julia's reminding me to drink, but she refuses to use her pixels. She says, "I'm saving my pixels." So you're giving me a free hydrate. Oh, I'll accept. She's just looking out for me. It's funny because I could do it between rounds too. That's an unusual fan. Wow, I so rarely make it all the way on the top. Fantastic. Amazing. And yet we're not first after that performance? All right, we're up against some real players here.
I thought I was doing badly, but our guys, like, we're carrying the arguably guy again.
Yeah. First of... What is that? First of the first? That's his name? Well, not quite.
First of the high. I want to be assassin more.
Yeah. Yeah, those skins were actually really nice when they had the assassins skins for Fall Guys.
I've got the Ezio one.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
I wish they had Altair.
Really? They never had him.
Or Edward.
How many Assassin's Creeds did you play?
I stopped after 3.
Same! Oh wow, what a coincidence. Yeah,
what mission did you stop at?
I think I might have only played like 3 hours because I really missed the tall buildings. I loved the parkour from the other ones, the free running and you know, the chase sequences when you're being pursued, and I felt that was lacking in the third one. For that reason alone, like not even the story, but I didn't get very far in 3.
I stopped after I couldn't do the Boston Tea mission because I'm English and it's tea, and you can't throw tea in a river. You just no.
So it's like a historical sensitive topic. I get it.
Kinda. Even though I'm drinking coffee at the moment.
Well, we won't tell anyone.
I don't discriminate.
Yeah, I heard so many great things about Black Flag, and I just never got around to it.
Read the books, because the books go into different parts of the game. Like with the third book, it went more on Haytham's side rather than Connor. And I liked Connor. I know everyone thought he was whiny, but I really liked him. And the hunting in it is brilliant.
I never really heard of anybody mention the books. That's very interesting. Oh! Yeah, I was sorry. We were chatting at the same time. I didn't call out that it was...
No. My dyslexia went a bit bonkers crazy then, so... Sorry.
Oh, I am not paying attention. If I think I'm on a watermelon, I need to go to Okay, that's watermelon, orange, banana. Okay, I'm safe. Great. We're safe.
But the film's canon as well.
Yeah, so I heard, and that's another one that I missed out on. Like, for how much I loved the first two, even Brotherhood I really, really enjoyed. I kind of fell off, even the recent big ones, Odyssey and Valhalla. I missed out. Even Syndicate. Oh, I don't think I'm on a watermelon right now. Whoa. Okay, that's fine.
Oh,
I think we're okay.
okay.
I got distracted. I think we're still in. I saw that we're still first. Yeah, fantastic. And Julia is saying, who are those level designers? So creative. Yeah. The variety of levels is really incredible.
But I got my dad into the games, the Assassin games, and he's played every single one of them.
Really? That's amazing. Is he retired?
Yeah, he's just retired.
I think
He bought with his retirement money a PS5, and he doesn't even have the internet. And I'm just like, you are crazy, Magoo. I don't call him Dad, I call him Magoo. So I'm like, you are crazy, Magoo.
that's amazing. So he's only buying physical medium, I guess, if he's not connected.
Oh no, he's at my sister's at the moment because she's just had her birthday, and he's sponging off her internet at the moment.
He's loading up his hard drive.
Oh, absolutely. Like, he's just finished Hogwarts because he couldn't play it because he couldn't download everything.
Right, yeah.
And he finished it in a week. And I'm like...
That's wild. I would love to get my parents into video games because they're both retired, and I just think it... Whoops. I just think that it would be such a cool outlet and be able to share, you know, this passion of mine. And the reason I was asking if he's retired is because those games are incredibly long, right? Like they're like 100 hours, so it's one of the deterrents actually for me to why I never got back into it.
One of my things that I said to him was it helps you with your memory and your fine motor skills, so it's gonna like stop you from getting dementia. So every time he goes, "Oh, I'm going a bit senile," I'm like, "Give me your PS, all of them, the PS3, the PS4, and the PS5, all of your games, and we'll take you into a home. We'll leave you."
It's a really interesting concept because I've been talking with people about like I really hope we see a wave of retirement homes that you know have a video game at the core of them.
They will do, but we won't be sending him to one because we're going to make him miserable. So we won't send him to one of those. He'll have the consoles and he can do what he wants.
Yeah.
He wants to act senile, do it. Who you love? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Both my parents play. They're the ones who got us into it.
Oh wow. Okay, so even from a young age then.
Really young age. Like my first console was an Atari 7800.
Oh, that's amazing.
And have you seen the new Ataris?
Yeah,
On Amazon.
Right. Oh, you're talking about the official one or like knockoff ones?
No, the official one. It's called the Atari 2600 Plus. And
yeah, I
if
think
you
I
have
saw
any old cartridges, you can play on any.
Wow.
So you can play them on stream because I watched Maximilian Doob do it.
Oh yeah, that's cool. So you could plug it by HDMI, I assume.
Atari's just re-released it. Oh,
That's so fun. There's nobody on the other end here. Whoa, that's a glitch, right? That's nuts. We automatically move on to the next round because we're probably an odd number. Then why would they give us this stage? Default. The favorite two words in the English language, right? That's so weird. Yeah, Wolverine's confused. I think we're an odd number of teams, and so it just gave it to us.
That was lucky.
What was that?
That's lucky because I really don't like this level.
Yeah, same. Especially, it's so rare that I play as a squad. I've played this one solo a lot of times. In the chat, Julia was reminding me that my parents were into video games at one point. They were really into Dr. Mario, so much so that they burnt the screen because you know the borders of Dr. Mario, and it's back before LCD and plasma. It was like those project, what do you call that? Like rear projection TVs, and they had basically burnt the TV in. And so even if we were watching movies or whatever, we could see the borders of Dr. Mario on the TV. Yeah. Dave is asking if I worked on Syndicate. I did not work on Syndicate. I only worked on the very first Assassin's Creed. I was part of the marketing, so all the pre-rendered stuff, but I didn't work on the in-game itself. We did a short film for Assassin's 2. Was it 2 or Brotherhood? With live action. It's super unknown. I don't even know if you can still find it on the internet. That was a really cool project.
I think it's on all the, as it comes as trilogy now, like the Ezio collection.
Yeah.
It's in there. I know that because I think it came from Brotherhood.
That's amazing. Okay, yeah. So I got to work on that.
Cool. I'll tell my pops.
Nice. The one thing that I'm most proud for the Assassin's franchise, having worked on it, is the eagle that we see at the very beginning of the very first trailer. The opening shot, with Altair in the bell tower. It opens on shot of the eagle. I got to work on that eagle. I was a rigger, so basically I built the internal skeleton, the bones, and the whole thing, which you don't get to see much, but I'll have that for myself in all of history, knowing that I contributed the first piece of content to ever come out for Assassin's Creed. And who would have thought that it was going to span like such a ridiculously long franchise?
The first Assassins is my favorite.
It's still a looker. When I see footage of it, I don't know if I'm watching it through like nostalgia goggles, but I still think it looks great.
Everyone says it looks grainy, and I'm just like, no, you don't get the reason why it looks so grainy. It's because it's the Animus. Hello.
Ah, nice. They worked it into the story, into the lore.
Well, I've worked it into the lore. That's how I...
Headcanon, right? Is that the term?
It's one that makes sense.
Yeah. So Wolverine's got it. He's had it for a few seconds now, for a major chunk of time. We just gotta try to distract the other players. He is... Oh no! Oh, Fred. 10 seconds. I'm gonna try to corner them.
Help, Matt.
Yeah. You're good. Yes! You're gonna get us the win! Yeah!
Oh!
Fantastic!
Our first win of the week.
That's so cool. I'm gonna cheer.
Yiki29XH just redeemed trip down memory lane. Talk about your first time play video games.
That's amazing. All right, so I'm gonna have to give a quick anecdote because Julia redeemed a trip down memory lane, which is the first one somebody's redeemed on stream. Very, very cool. Let's finish redeeming all these points. Kaz, do you want to stick around for another round? Or do you have to hop off? Kaz, I don't know if you're still there.
Oh, sorry, I'm typing going, yeah, I'm good, sorry.
You're still on mic. Yeah, I'm just going to share this brief anecdote, actually. I'm going to pause. I'm going to switch to the just chatting screen. So if you don't mind sticking around for a couple of minutes, and then we could switch back to the game after.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to mute the background game. Play some music in the background. Okay, cool. We've got Gerudo Valley playing at the same time, which is perfect. Is it Gerudo Valley or Gerudo Valley? So Julia redeemed, how did she, I want to read the exact sentence. Talk about the first time playing video games. it's going to be hard to think of the exact first time. I could talk about my earliest memories. So my parents were of the generation thinking that video games fry kids' brains. That because kids were, glued to the television when they played video games, and they basically go like kind of comatose. They used to think that playing video games would fry your brain, and it was an unhealthy habit. So the only times I could ever play video games was at friend's house or cousin's house. And I had a cousin that lived very close to me, and he had a NES. It's the earliest memory that I can have. So I missed out on the Atari and Commodore and all those earlier consoles. But the NES, was like mass market. That was one of the biggest consoles when it came out. And so playing NES, classic Mario, and he had one of those like contraband cartridges that had like 700 games in it, and most of the games were just duplicates with minor skin differences. But I couldn't believe what the interactive nature of it. Like, part of me almost couldn't comprehend what we were seeing, because we were used to playing with action figures, and here is this thing on a television that we're interacting with. Another earliest memory is the schoolyard tips and tricks that people would share. Right, there was no internet, so you would hear people saying like, oh, on level 1 after the second pipe there's a hidden like 1-up block or something. Little tips like that I remember being, when somebody would give that information, you'd think like, oh, I'm in the club now, I have that information. Nintendo Power was also kind of a luxury that I think came a few years later. I don't remember it so early in the NES days, but I was collecting them around the N64 years. But I could talk about the N64 another time, or the game collection that I had on that, because the N64 was the first console that I actually owned. I occasionally borrowed an NES from friends. The SNES was a generation that I could only play when I was at friends and cousins' houses. But the NES is my earliest gaming memory that I can think of, and arcades as well. But even that, I wouldn't hang out at arcades that much. I think I was a bit too young at the time. So, I don't know. I hope that answers your question. Mario 3, Mario 2, and all those like random... I think Julia's satisfied. She's giving me a clap. Thank you. Thank you for redeeming that. That's so fun. I really enjoyed that. If anybody else wants to redeem the trip down memory lane, you could type in, before you redeem it, you could type in !favorites. That's going to take you to a PDF that has a list of all my favorite things: movies, TV shows, video games, stand-up comedians, YouTube channels, favorite music in video games. Like, it's a ridiculously big list of favorite things. And here, I'll type it in the chat, so if anybody happens to check this in the archives, they can always see it after. So the idea is that you basically browse this document, find things that we have in common in any category, basically, and then you redeem the trip down memory lane, and you have me talk about that thing. So it could be about maybe the first time I watched a movie in theaters, or maybe it'll remind me of a specific scene or a specific actor in the movie, or if it's a video game, maybe talk about where I was at the time that I first played it. So trip down memory lane, I think, is going to be a really cool redeem in the future. It's priced at 1,000 pixels because I do want to give the time, give it the proper time to talk about, so that people don't just redeem them all the time. I think I want to keep it a special thing that people do on stream, and it does take time to earn those pixels. So. Julia says, that's why I was saving it. Drink water now. I will give you the free hydrate. In fact, I think I could even trigger the hydrate myself. So just to show that you did it here.
Anyone thirsty?
Yeah, I redeemed my own hydrate. Fantastic. And it's cool. It kind of breaks up the momentum that we have with games sometimes. I'll switch back to the game screen. Start up the game music. And Kaz, are you still with us?
I'm still with you.
Hey, fantastic. Let's switch to duos since Wolverine dropped off.
Fair enough.
I do feel the game audio is a bit low. I'm gonna crank it up just a tad. I think for both the stream and myself. There we go. Anybody in chat, if you find the game sound is too loud now, let us know. Dave is saying, I'm new to Twitch. I have no idea what's going on. Every channel on Twitch is slightly different. In building my own channel, I wanted to find things that speak to me in terms of how I can interact with chat. The more that you watch the stream, the more that you keep returning, the more that that you redeem things. So there's ways to spend money on Twitch, but there's also some free things. There's a free currency that I set up called Pixels. So you're earning Pixels simply for being here and visiting the channel from time to time. And then you can use those Pixels towards ways of communicating with me. You can mess with the stream. You can make me talk about certain topics on stream. And some people will do some wacky things like wearing costumes, or I think the silliest one that I have is called the elevator. Nobody's redeemed it yet, so you could probably figure out what it is. And then I have one where basically I have to take out a plushie for I don't know how many minutes. I think I set it for 5 minutes. Silly things like that. So it's ways to just interact. I think that's the fun. One of the fun parts about Twitch is the live nature of it. The fact that when you're watching, you know that I'm basically at my desk playing games while you're spectating. So yeah, that's I guess that's Twitch in a nutshell. Nice use of those trampolines.
I'm so sorry, I got bullied by the rhinos.
Oh yeah, no worries. We're still doing well.
I know, but it could have been better.
No pressure.
No, it's just the perfectionist in me going, you could have done better.
That's another reason why I love Fall Guys, is that no matter how skilled you are, there's always an element of randomness that a bit like Mario Kart actually. That even if you're like a pro player, there's a certain element of like even the items that the players get that could completely throw off your game.
Absolutely. I liken this to Takeshi's Castle. It's a knockout and wipeout. And if people don't understand that, then what are you doing?
No. Takeshi's Castle, I think sorry, go ahead.
It's just a silly game, that's what, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, Takeshi's Castle is legendary.
I was late to catching that. I don't know if it was just like us in Canada, but Wipeout was a really fun game show. And I think even American Gladiator was a bit similar.
The UK one was fantastic back in the day. Ninja Warrior was better in Japan.
Oh yeah.
Like the blind sailor who won it twice.
Blind sailor?
A blind sailor won Takeshi, Ninja, what was it called? The Ninja Warrior.
Yeah?
Yeah, won Ninja Warrior twice.
Wow. I had never heard of that. I'd have to look it up.
Seriously, check out the Japanese versions.
That's wild.
Because that's where they all started from.
Interesting.
So yeah, me and my sister used to watch things like that all the time as kids.
There was a show called The Wall. I don't know if you remember, where you basically had to pose while a wall was moving slowly towards you. Do you remember that?
Might be an American-Canadian thing.
It's basically, there was like, I think it comes from a Japanese show, but it was adapted to North America. Yeah, it was weird, where you basically had to hold a pose while the wall is moving forward, and if you didn't have the right pose, then it would basically knock you off.
Oh no, that is ringing bells. What is that?
How do you do in this level?
All right, actually, I don't mind it.
Yeah. Do you use the hammers at the bottom?
Only if I'm falling.
Oh yeah, okay.
I leap.
Yeah. Whoops. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, okay, I gotta get that timing. Sweet. It's a bit risky. It's a gamble. If you try to aim for the hammer and it takes you too long, then you might not make it up. But ooh,
no.
it's dangerous. Did you get hit by that?
I got off again.
You're okay. You're okay.
I know, but
could be better.
no, I just right at that end. It was just like twice, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
Don't swear. Don't swear.
John and I were talking about doing co-streams eventually. We're working out behind the scenes on ways of having both our video feeds at the same time. It would be like a special dual layout that either he would host me on his channel or I would host him on mine, and we would kind of take turns. Would be a lot of fun, I think. The first games that come to mind are It Takes Two and A Way Out, because they're basically built on co-op. So I think those would be interesting to watch. I've started both, but I never finished them.
If you want to go retro, Resi 5.
Right, yeah. That one I did play.
Because is it Shiva and Chris that you play with?
Yeah, I remember that.
That is a 2-player. So
I actually thought it was kind of a shame that Resident Evil went co-op, because I always thought that it was a better solo experience. I am struggling here with trying to get one of these. Okay, if I could just hide in the corner here, I think we're going to be safe for a bit. But, oh no, already 3 out of 4 qualified. It's not looking good.
Oh, come on.
Five seconds. I think we got it. No way.
I am so sorry about that. I couldn't even grab one.
They're dodgy. They keep moving out of the way. They're like intentionally avoiding us. It's like they don't want to be grabbed.
I don't think anyone wants to be grabbed. I'm like, no touchy.
Yeah.
I was literally screaming that on the Mission 9 boss level for DMC3, because she goes in to kiss you and I'm screaming, no touch her. 5 attempts it took me to kill her. And then she became my guitar, so it's just like win-win.
What a weird game. I've heard so many things about it, but I've never tried a Devil May Cry.
If you do, start with the very first one, because then you will actually learn the mechanics a bit. You'll have fun with 3. The only problem I'm having with 3 is it's not like 4 or 5, which I haven't played yet, but I'm looking forward to. Because you have different styles. Oh.
Interesting.
Trickster, Swordmaster, Gunslinger, and Royal Guard. And you'll be able to switch between those, where it's in 3 it's a bit static. But the story is amazing.
Yeah?
Only reason why I never played it back in the day, because my boyfriends used to play things like that, so that's how I know about the games. It's because I used to sit there and watch them. I used to be arachnophobic.
Okay.
Like really seriously arachnophobic, but now I've lost my arachnophobia.
Nice.
I'm really, really enjoying it.
Are there spiders in the game? You say arachnophobia?
Find out.
Oh, okay. I see. Wait until you find out. I get it. No, I can't say that I do. I know a few people who are in my circle, but I think I fare pretty well.
But yeah, no, it's a really good series, and first time playing it, I'm really impressed. And for the age of the game as it is, it just holds up. The first DMC would have been Resi 4. It was
That's
what
true.
the concept was.
I
So
did hear that.
but yeah, Dante's cool.
I know that the fan base is pretty rabid.
He's not my favourite character, but he's cool.
Yeah.
He's his twin.
Ooh, this is getting tricky. Oh yeah, you're on the purples too? Down there! Oh no!
I didn't know.
That's okay, it's okay. Oh, there's not much on the yellow either. I gotta cut this guy off down there in the blue. Yeah. There we go. I just cut him off completely. Oh man, that was close. I think I'm safe. Can you check if there's anybody above me?
Oh, one.
But like, is he right above me or he's a little further away? Like, is he gonna land where I am?
Maybe.
Ah, okay. I gotta take it easy here. I think I have more than the one across from me.
Because he's on yellow.
There's one guy on blue. I think he's gonna run out of tiles. Yeah, he's only got 3 left. I'm kind of checking him out. Okay, he's eliminated. Okay, last patch. How many does he have up there?
Quite a few.
Oh no, that's it for me then.
I'm sorry.
Oh no. Huh. Final attempt. Ah, I wish I could have gone a bit slower. Well, if he was all the way up there, he deserves it to be able to make it that long. Well, Bulgogi J and Reverend Roger, well done. If you end up stumbling on this stream at some point. We got to the final. It's worth it for something. I'm down for maybe one more round if you're up for it.
I'm up for it.
Okay.
I'm not tired yet, so don't worry.
We're getting close to midnight here on my end.
Fair enough.
It's kind of cool to have guests on stream once in a while. I think it livens it up a bit in terms of dialogue, in terms of stories and anecdotes and stuff like that. It might not always have to be. Sorry.
And now you can put a voice to the name now. So
yeah, for sure. I know that Alex. I don't know if you ever tuned into Alex Wiener's streams. Yeah, he's the actor that plays Rocket in Guardians. He was streaming on Twitch for a bit. He kind of dropped off after a while. And he used to have on Fridays a kind of a caller show. You know, people would call and then he'd put them up on Discord, and that was fun for anybody who wanted to be on mic and just join the chat. Oh no, that's all right. Oh, well done.
I can't believe that.
I'm lagging behind a bit.
I thought I was going to let you down then, like have a mess around trying to get back up.
No.
Nope. Pure concentration.
That's why we were quiet. We were in it. Final round. Let's make it count. Ooh, first time of the night. I haven't gotten this one.
I've had it quite a few times tonight.
Oh boy, oh boy. Somehow I haven't tipped over yet. Oh boy, why would they jump on here? We're almost vertical and people are still hopping on. That was weird. Oh, this is not looking good. You know, when you can't even make, you know, pass to the second checkpoint because everybody's just playing awful. It's like collective coordination. Interesting. I thought I was struggling, but I see there's not that many people ahead of us.
Okay, you're only just in front.
Top 11 qualify. If we basically just cross the line, I think we're okay.
Oh, you...
Alright, we're 9th. I think we're safe. That was a tough round. I don't usually struggle that bad on this one, but it was
a lot of Muppets.
basically people hopping all at the same time, you mean?
Oh. I can't believe that was so hard. That's usually so easy.
You're right. I don't know if you're hearing that beep. There's a timer that I can't seem to turn off. It just went off on its own. That was weird. Oh, hello PSI. PSI just joined the chat. I'm gonna read your answer in just a second. Casabella, did you just get eliminated?
It said I'm disconnected. I don't know what's happened.
Oh no! Not
I'm
like
sorry.
these. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm happy that you stuck around this long. You could still catch the rest of the match on stream, I guess.
Yeah, I can see. I'm just trying to get back in now.
Yeah, but it might only put you in the lobby though. I don't think it's gonna bring you back in the game.
No.
Whoa, that's risky. I don't think I'm gaining enough points to climb up the ranks. 76. How about the... Oh yeah, it's top 6 qualify.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. So it's funny that It booted you out of the game, but not out of the chat. That means we're still in the same party.
Yep.
All right, exiting the show. I wouldn't mind trying one more, just so we don't leave on a low note.
We can do if it allows me in. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, I still see you in the party. Let's go read PSI's answer.
Sorry.
They said, my favorite ice cream flavor is cookies and cream as well as ube. I'm not sure if you really know this flavor, but if you don't know, it's fine. Ube ice cream is from Philippines. I do not know what ube ice cream is. Is there any comparable? Maybe some flavor that's close enough? If I have neither, I'd go for chocolate ice cream, and I do like mint chocolate. Wonderful. Thank you for your answers. In case you missed it at the top, I was saying that my favorite, I think Magistrate was the first one to answer, and he said vanilla ice cream is his favorite. And I was saying mine is very similar to vanilla, but just add cookie dough in it, because cookie dough ice cream is my favorite. It's basically vanilla is great, and then you basically add pieces of raw cookie. So slightly elevates it. But chocolate mint is probably my second favorite. So a lot of people have been mentioning chocolate mint. But I think overall, with all the answers that we got, pistachio is king. As I was saying, this is a very scientific survey, and we have a sample group of 10. Fantastic. Second place. PSI says, I probably already told you this, but glad that you enjoyed the Marvels, flaws and all. Yeah, I don't think I'm in the minority saying that. I think a lot of people enjoyed it. It's maybe not a great movie. Remember, I'll mention it again for anybody who hasn't heard, but generally I give 2 scores to a movie. I'll mention my enjoyment level and the quality of the movie. A lot of times it could be a really high quality movie that I just thought was a snooze. So I'll give it like a high score for quality and a low score for enjoyment. Marvels, I would say I have a higher score in terms of enjoyment than in terms of quality. There's definitely a lot of flaws, but did I have fun? Did I laugh? I mean, it surprised me. I didn't expect that. I expected to go in and just basically trash the movie. Not trash, but like, I'm not one to basically join into the angry internet mob. But I basically had low expectations from the marketing. Oops, there you go. PSI says, I think cookie dough is comparable to cookies and cream. Yeah, I would say they're in a similar camp. You know, like those are more the kind of the sugary. You know, if you're gonna go for the fruity variety, then I would say that's a kind of a departure. But between cookie dough and cookies and cream, yeah, we're definitely in the same ballpark. Uh-oh. Safe. PSI, in case you didn't realize, we have Casabella on mic. We're in a party right now. We're playing Fall Guys together. It's the first time that I attempted. Hey, you want to say hi?
I'm fighting for first, so I'm gonna come second. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'll let you focus then.
2 seconds.
It's
Oh!
no! Fantastic! Oh, you made up for the last time we did this level. It's a tricky one. I think they messed up. No, not messed up, but they adjusted the tilt of these seesaws. Like even if there's nobody, like if the seesaw is vacant, it still doesn't seem to reset very quickly. It kind of stays tilted. Maybe they rebalanced it.
Or overbalanced it.
Yeah. Alrighty. I think we're gonna get some points on this one. Yeah. Second spot.
Second.
I dropped down your first position. Oh, by only 3 points.
I don't mind. A win's a win.
PSI says, also, when I saw The Marvels, my expectations were fix and make Captain Marvel feel more like a character. Miss Marvel is the MVP. Monica Rambeau continued to be awesome. Added with how the humor in The Marvels is handled well, the film was really enjoyable. I give it like a B, specifically B minus. Also A, Casabella. Nice addition at the end.
Hey PSI, how you doing, sweets?
It's something we're experimenting with this evening. We had Wolverine in the game as well a bit earlier. If the game lends itself to having people from chat jump in, I think it could make for a really fun stream. Because I know I could be pretty chatty even by myself, but it's always more enjoyable when we have company.
See if we can do it without Wolverine.
Yeah. So far, so good. No mistakes.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah.
Oh, you jinxed it.
Oh no!
I was right behind you.
I still don't see you, but you're still alive though. I didn't see your name in the list.
I'm still alive.
Yeah. You can recover.
I am. No! Oh, no.
I'm gonna make it to the end.
Yay.
If we're the only ones finishing, that's a crown right there.
I'm getting bopped about. I'm sorry.
That's okay. A few players making it to the end. Top 7 qualify. That's pretty generous on this level.
That is generous.
So far, only 5 teams have made it. Sweet. We make it to the next one. PSI says, just woke up. It's already daylight here. Hope you're good. Hope you're doing good, Casabella. Simon, what was your favorite part in The Marvels? I have a guess of what your fave might be. I assume you're thinking my favorite was the cat scene, but I'm going to say the probably the training montage, if you know which one I'm talking about. I'd say both of those were probably my favorites. Have you seen The Marvels, Kaz?
No, I don't have Disney Plus or anything like that.
Oh, no, it's not in theaters either.
I haven't really. The last film I went to see was the third Jay and Silent. Is it Jay and Silent Bob film?
Oh yeah, I love that movie.
Oh, I grew up on that. Like that's my humour.
Yeah.
Stoner and Dick and Fart jokes.
I actually paid to go see a live event where Kevin Smith was presenting the movie. He was like live on stage, and then there was a Q&A after the movie. I paid a pretty penny for that one. It was not cheap, but it was a very memorable event because I'm a fan of Kevin Smith, and the movie really caught me off guard. I didn't realize it would have so much heart.
So what was your first Kevin Smith film?
Probably Mallrats.
Really?
Yeah, I was a bit late to the party with his movies.
That's really early in his career, though. That's his second film.
Oh yeah, okay. But like I missed out on Clerks when it first came out, so I think friends of mine recommended Mallrats, and then I started looking through his catalog. Then I saw Mallrats. Then I saw Clerks, And Chasing Amy, I really liked. I was like really, I think early 20s.
Not many people mention Chasing Amy as well, and that's one of my favourites. It's not my favourite.
Yeah.
Because that's Dogma.
Yeah. Oh, Dogma. Yeah. I need to rewatch that. I might have only seen it once. I remember enjoying it, especially that. I'm forgetting the comedian's name.
John Carlton.
George Carlin. Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, he was one of my favorite comedians at the time, and seeing him in the movie and it was great. Oh no!
Oh.
Did we do it? No.
Nope.
That's a tough one. It's like if you can't grab a gold, then your odds are pretty slim. But it's okay. I had a good time. Oh, and so the final one was the volleyball. So maybe we dodged a bullet.
Absolutely.
Well, this was a pleasure. I'm really happy that you agreed to join the game and to be on mic. It was a very successful first attempt.
Well, thank you so much for accepting, because you know what I mean. We don't know each other that well, and yeah, so thank you.
It's a gamble, but I was willing to give it a try. You never know who's gonna come on mic and what the vibe's gonna be. But no, this was a pleasure. Thank you so much, and thank you.
Oh, no,
like I could tell you live. Thank you for always hanging out in the chat. I really appreciate it.
Oh, you're more than welcome, sweet.
And hope we'll see each other soon, and maybe on the next Fall Guys stream we'll do this again.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. So have a good. I'm trying to think what time it is for you. It's probably midday, isn't it?
Midday? No, it's 4:14 in the morning.
Oh boy. Well, thank you for being up so late. Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to wrap my head around. I thought it was not midday. I at the very least like early morning, but I didn't realize it was that early morning. But okay. Well, I don't know if you're staying up, going to bed soon, or just starting your day.
It doesn't matter. It all rolls into one.
You're living on some other time zone, I think.
Sleep when you're dead.
Gotcha. Well, I appreciate you being here at this hour.
You're welcome.
And I'll see you around.
Will do. Thank you.
I'm actually going to switch to the just chatting screen and see who else we've got in chat before we sign off. All right, let's boost this music just a tad. Awesome. Chill vibes. I was mentioning at the very top that I added a bunch of new songs on the playlist. So if you ever want to go check those out. And I sorted them by artist name. I think originally they were sorted by album. So while that's interesting to kind of group them by album, I think by artist makes even more sense. So if you're liking a particular song, you can always go back and see other songs by that artist, and you can basically check their entire catalog. I really think it's important to give credit to the artists, and while the songs are DMCA free, meaning that I'm allowed to play them on stream, I want to make sure that the artist gets the recognition and have people discover them the same way that I discovered them by searching. Kaz says, I'm in chat. Thank you so much. That was so much fun. I agree. That was a blast. We got to a lot of finales. So I felt that you held your own and we never really had to carry you. In fact, a lot of times you finished a first round. I mean, you finished first in our squad. So you could definitely keep up with us, despite the fact that I think you said you were one of the OGs, one of the first players when Fall Guys first came out, same as us. So that was a lot of fun. PSI says you should do Mario Kart next time, especially for viewers, since we can have 12 racers. If I do that, I'd probably book it ahead of time. Kat says, yay, I don't suck as a player. But yeah, for Mario Kart, I think that would be a lot of fun, but I'd like to book it ahead of time. You know, let everybody know to mark it in their calendars. We'll do like and not just on Discord. Like I wouldn't mind doing it maybe without mics, because it could get chaotic to have 12 people on mic on Twitch. I think if everybody's on mic on Discord makes more sense. If anybody's watching this live or on the VOD, if you would like to join our Discord, I am sharing a Discord with John McLaren. He's the one who kind of started his entire community. He called it the Rough Cut Collective. So if you want to join that Discord, I have a channel dedicated to myself. So if you ever want to have a one-on-one chat, it's not one-on-one. Basically, if you want to write anything to me in a group where everybody can talk to me directly, I do have a group on that Discord. So I'll type it in the chat, !Discord. And yeah, that's basically an invite to a place. It's very active. People are talking about movies. People are talking about. There's a general chat where people just drop whatever's going on in their day. It's a very lively place, and it's a cool spot to hang out. I believe this is one of the new songs that I added to the playlist. It's kind of like a chill take on Ori, even though Ori doesn't have much. I was gonna say Ori doesn't have chill vibes. There are moments in Ori that are just gorgeous and you can really like catch your breath, but it is a pretty intense game. You know, those chase sequences are really can be very rough. But I absolutely adored that game. I think I finished both actually. Pretty sure, yeah. A lot of backtracking, a lot of upgrades, and it's even occasionally even tugs on your heartstring for a side scroller. That's an accomplishment. PSI is asking, did you get to rank the MCU projects in the tier list maker I sent you? I have not found the time to do that. I still have the tab open in Chrome. I see it almost daily and I think about doing it, but I just get carried away with other things. So I haven't done it, unfortunately. I think I would like to, maybe we could do it on stream. What'd you think? Would that be fun? To do like a live ranking, and then you guys can tell me whether I'm completely wrong, because it's all opinions, right? And clearly opinions can be wrong. PSI says we can do. Yeah, I think that would be fun. I'm gonna make a note of it. That's a good suggestion. Like doing tier lists for different things. Thanks, Julia. I don't know what I'm getting claps for. For just writing down ideas, I guess. MCU tier list live on stream. There's my idea. And just so you know, I'm serious. Here, I don't know if you could see it. It's too bright. It's too bright. You can see my scribbles. Okay. Maybe I didn't even check if I have anything confidential there. Oh well. It's done. And yeah, I could even take suggestions for different tier lists. Who recognizes this song? It's kind of cute. I like it. Anyways, we're pushing on almost 3 hours. That was a good stream. You know, I always start off thinking I'm gonna just like, I like your music list. Thank you, Julia. Here, I'll type in !music so other people could discover it as well. That's a link to my Spotify. PSI says, and knowing you're into Black Mirror, you can do ranking for that. I hesitate about that one because all I have is the emotional memory, if that makes sense. I've only watched most of those episodes once. There's a couple of episodes that I've watched multiple times because those ones are my favorites, but I don't think, you know what? Tier lists are basically emotional memories. Like nobody's gonna go and watch the entire MCU before making that tier list. Magistrate says, I've been in and out all night, but logging off now. Maybe I'll join the next Fall Guys. That would be awesome. Thanks for the fun stream and have a great night, everyone. Have a good night, Magistrate. Lovely to have you in here. And I appreciate you lurking in the background. If you ever want to let me know that that you're basically leaving the stream in background, you can type in !lurk, and that alerts me that you're still providing a viewer count while not necessarily being active in the chat. So message goes to basically anybody watching this. It's good to know. That way, like I wouldn't address you and say, "Hey, Magistrate, what did you think of this?" and then basically not get an answer back. What other things can I ramble about before we log off? Just so we hit that 3-hour mark, because we're at 2 hours 52 right now. Oh yeah, so just to give a preview of what's coming up next. I was mentioning that today was kind of a one-off to play some Fall Guys. I wanted to reach level 70 in the season, and I accomplished that. I think we're going to return to Mario 64 and complete that. We have a few levels that we haven't visited yet. We'll try to get the remaining stars, beat the final Bowser, and then revisit all the stages for the 100 coins to get that 120 star ranking, and then we'll consider Mario 64 completed on stream. That'll be the first full game that we've completed, because you can't really complete Fall Guys, right? It's like a live service game. So completing Mario 64 would be a very proud badge of honor, and then I'll be able to move that in my completed games in my backlog. PSI says, still waiting for you to get to play Mario Wonder. As much as I want to, I think before I purchase any new games, I really got to start chopping at that backlog. That backlog is enormous, and I keep purchasing games. Many of them are still in their wrappers because I'm still one of those dinosaurs that likes to buy physical medium. I do occasionally buy digital, especially on Steam, but as much as possible, if I could get the game, I generally favor consoles. And PSI says, good lord, what are you reacting to, the backlog or the fact that I still buy physical? I think game preservation is something that I really, maybe that's a topic for another time. But yeah, oh, the backlog, yes. In case I'm assuming you've seen it, but I'm gonna pop it up again here. So this is the list of all the games that I would like to play on stream. I think I own most of the games in that backlog. You can, Julia says you can create a short list and let us vote. I would say the short list is basically, my backlog is in order of games that I would like to play from sooner to later. Near the bottom of the list, it's all scattered, right? But at the very top, those are the games that I would like to play most. So if there's any one of those that you want to bump up the list, maybe make a request and I'll see if I could shuffle it around. But right now, at the top of my head, I'm thinking Mario 64, we finished that. Finished Sands of Time since we started it. Prince of Persia Sands of Time. And after we finish that, I would like to go through the whole trilogy, the whole Prince of Persia, because each game is roughly under 10 hours. So I think we could basically go through the entire Prince of Persia trilogy, which would be amazing. I don't know if I consider the what year was it? 2008? 2008, 2009, that cel-shaded Prince of Persia. I don't insist on playing that one. While I enjoyed it, it's not part of the trilogy, and but so yeah, finished Prince of Persia, and then this was a popular request. I was requested by a few people that would like to revisit this game, and it's been one of the games that I've been wanting to revisit the most is BioShock, the very first BioShock. Since they remastered it, I haven't played the remaster. I have it in my library, and it's one of my all-time favorite games in terms of story, in terms of combat. Man, the amount of things that game did right on the Xbox 360, I would love to revisit that on stream and share some of those anecdotes from playing it for the first time. PSI is agreeing about the physical side and game preservation. Yeah, 100%. Dave says, I still have Red Dead Redemption on PS3 in the wrapper. That's a collector's item at that point, because it's been re-released on other things. You could play it on current day consoles and PC. So keeping that game in the original wrapper, that's a cool item. Casabella says, I have Fallout 4 Vanilla still in its wrapper, and it's in my Pip-Boy case. That's amazing. Yeah, certain games that you purchased, maybe didn't get around to playing. I have Cyberpunk 2077 on PS4. So if you guys remember what a debacle that was when it came out. And then I purchased it again on Steam when it was on like a heavy discount. So I still have Cyberpunk for PS4 in a wrapper. Imagine popping that in the console without doing all the updates and just playing it like raw. Seeing what that looks like. I don't know if that's so much of a collector's item, but I just thought that was funny. Casabella says Bioshock Infinite was amazing. I completely agree. I don't think it captured the highs of the first Bioshock, but I think they're shoulder to shoulder. Like they're very high quality, and I enjoy both. I don't remember if I put that in the backlog. It would be fun to revisit, but I'd probably put it pretty low. Hey, PSI noticed I put Earthbound in my backlog, thanks to their request, or their suggestion, I should say. Not so much of a request. It would be a fun game to revisit. In my at the time that I used to play a lot of video games, I used to always balance AAA, indie, or retro. So I kind of like a palate cleanser, because AAA games can take like 50 hours or something, and then you kind of revisit maybe an indie side scroller that takes 5-6 hours. Go back to revisit some retro games, and then go back to a AAA. And I would kind of like loop through that, so I intend to do that on stream as well. Dave says, I got a PS5 for my kids for Christmas. Looking forward to a few games. Amazing. PSI says, and you're also planning Undertale too. It's on there. I've had a lot of people suggest that one as well. I know very little about Undertale. A bit like I knew very little about Earthbound until you were telling me about it. PSI says, well, if you have a good time with Earthbound, you can do Mother 3 afterwards. Perhaps. You're introducing me a world of games that I've never considered. So yeah, we're talking about like retro games. I do have older consoles, that like physical consoles with cartridges that I could plug in and play on stream, which I'm really looking forward to. You have it yet to explore? Yeah, Undertale and Earthbound are definitely blind spots in my history of video games. I know of their reputation. I just never considered playing them myself. I have to remember to blink. I don't blink much on stream. I'm like just staring at the screen all the time. And hydrate. Before anybody redeems a hydrate, I'll do it. I'll do it preemptively, because I could predict somebody was about to do it.
Anyone thirsty?
You essentially wasted your points. You didn't have to do that. Unless you're trying to get me to like spit and laugh at the same time. I'm also learning something new. I switched some of the redeems, especially the ones that are in 1,000 pixel category. I set them to flag them as a request. So, for example, if somebody requests something that I don't feel I could talk about, or if it's something that really doesn't, I don't know. There's certain redeems that are a lot of points. I can basically refund those pixels back. For example, there was the song request. I don't remember how many points I set that for. Let me check. Song request is 500 pixels. So if somebody redeems that and asks a song that I can't play on stream, then I can refund it. So I thought that was a pretty nifty feature. You know, I'm mentioning that I'm always doing stuff under the hood, behind the scenes. So it's like these little tinkering things that improve the stream that you might not notice. PSI says, understandable. I know you're trying to be mindful of how you can play the game, especially when it involves turn-based games. Yeah, I was saying I don't have too much experience with turn-based games, but I did mention that I really liked the South Park games, the Stick of Truth and Fractured But Whole. PSI says, and Earthbound uses a turn-based battle system like other RPGs like Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy, for example. Julia is reminding me that it's been 3 hours. I did say that I was trying to wrap it at 3 hours. That startled me. Thank you. Kaz says, Final Fantasy 7 Remake and 16 are not really turn-based. Yeah, so those were on my list, actually. Maybe not so much 16, but FF7 Remake. I do own it. I have it on physical. And on PS4 though, I didn't get the remastered. Oh yes, I wanted to mention, Dave was mentioning the PS5. I still don't have a PS5. A lot of my games are still on PS4 or on PC. The reason I didn't get a PS5 is because in the PS4 generation, I jumped on around the mid-gen for PlayStation 4 Pro. When the Pro was announced, that's when I jumped into that generation, and I intend to do the same thing for the PlayStation 5. There's been rumors for a very long time. There's no confirmation. There's no marketing for it, but I expect early to mid next year probably. That's my hopes that the PS5 Pro will come out, and maybe that'll line up perfectly with my birthday and the 20th anniversary of my career. As I was mentioning in a previous stream, that those two line up since I started my career the week that I turned 20 years old. So my 20th anniversary is going to land on my 40th birthday in July. I just dated myself. And maybe, if I'm lucky, the PS5 Pro will come out at the same time. Another big thing, actually, I'll just read the chat and then I'll share one last thing before I wrap up the stream. PSI said, I meant the old school. So we're talking about like older school RPGs. Kaz says, I know. And then the game on the PS4 is still gorgeous. I've played it over 8 times. Wow, isn't that a very long game? Julia says, I got the hint. What hint are we talking about? Or maybe the fact that I'm supposed to wrap up the stream. Okay, so the last point I wanted to make, tomorrow's Thursday. Not just any Thursday. What's the day of the week? It's this Thursday, December 7th. And it's the night of the Game Awards. The Game Awards. Oh, Julia says, I got the hint. PS5 Pro for your birthday. Fingers crossed that actually comes out. Kaz says, time flies when you're having fun. Absolutely. Okay, ADD brain, focus. Tomorrow is Thursday, December 7th, is the night of the Game Awards. The Game Awards is probably the second biggest gaming event now that E3 is kind of dead, at least in North America. I know that Gamescom is huge in Europe, but in North America, there's the Summer Games Fest, and then there's the Game Awards, both hosted by Jeff Keighley, that I absolutely adore. He's fantastic for the games industry, and the spotlight that he gives on my favorite hobby just means a lot to me. And I've always watched other people stream the Game Awards and stream Summer Games Fest, and now I actually have a platform of my own to do it. And you have no idea how excited I am to give it a try, to stream a live event with chat and share my live reactions. It's a bit funny that we're celebrating the Game Awards for games. Most of the games nominated are games that I didn't get a chance to play this year. I've kind of fallen behind on my favorite hobby. I haven't gotten to play a lot of games this year. But I always stay very much aware of what's happening in the industry. I always check the news daily. I check reviews. I listen to podcasts. Like, I'm very, very well aware of what's happening in the games industry because it is my career after all. So I think the announcements that are done during the Game Awards are part of the appeal, more than just the awards themselves. So it's a celebration of all things video games, and like as I was mentioning, twice a year in summer, and then again at the end of the year to kind of wrap things up. So I intend to stream the Game Awards tomorrow. If anybody wants to hang out, if anybody wants to view it, I'll mention it also in the Discord. If anybody wants to see, PSI says, yeah, it's the announcement. Yeah, the game announcements and the trailers are so much fun. Julia cheering the announcement that I'm going to be streaming the Game Awards. So we'll see how that goes. I'm looking forward to it. PSI, maybe I misunderstood your message. Sorry. Last chance if you want to throw in a couple of messages. Ooh, PSI says tomorrow is also Smash Ultimate turning 5. Is that real? I have no idea. PSI says it's already December 7th here. True. What time is the awards? They displayed the awards. Let me pop up that page actually. I'll display it here just so that I can wrap up the stream with this. That could be cool. They have all the time zones on the website, I believe. I used to have a way of doing this. I'm checking. I'm getting lost in my Twitch scenes, in my OBS scenes. Did I remove it by any chance? Perhaps. It's like I used to have a way to like display a Chrome. Oh, I know. Okay, let me just, I'm gonna switch over to the browser. I'm definitely improvising here. Okay, here we go. I got it. Okay, so now you see the browser, eh? Hey, that's kind of cool. Okay, so that's how I'm going to be doing it tomorrow. So it's good that I'm practicing. So I'll basically have the game screen here. Oh, it's funny. You don't see my mouse. Probably I turned it off. And let's see if I go to 1 day until the live show, add event to calendar. Where do we find the time zones? This is a bit laggy, isn't it? How heavy is this web page? That's so funny. How come I'm not... Oh, here, watch. That makes sense. Time zones? Ah, there we go. Okay, so for us in the East Coast of North America, it'll be 7:30 p.m. So you can kind of check your time zones over here and see which one works for you. Julia is saying, I'm using the Pixel faster than it grows. You are using a lot of pixels, and I really appreciate it. Thanks for being so proactive with that. PSI is saying, it's been 5 years since Smash Ultimate was released. Yeah. That's wild. I didn't realize it's been that long. How fun would it be, just because you told me that, I'm brainstorming, but to be able to watch the Game Awards and then wrap up the stream with a couple of rounds of Smash Bros. Just to basically celebrate that anniversary as you're talking about. PSI says, so around 8:30 a.m. tomorrow, and Kaz is saying midnight. Got it. Thank you for checking. My pleasure. So does that seem feasible for you? Do you think you'll be able to hang out? Because lately I've been streaming pretty late in the evening, but 7:30 would be kind of a different time slot for me. PSI says, for viewer battles, yeah. I don't think I'll be able to play though. My Nintendo... What is NSO? Nintendo Service Online, I guess? Nintendo Subscription Online, perhaps? Gotcha. I believe this is also a new song I added to the list. Yeah, so I found an artist called Coffee Date that releases their music as part of Game Chops. Game Chops, I have a lot of their songs. They're basically game-related DMCA-free songs, which I really enjoy. Oh, Nintendo Switch Online. That makes sense. Kaz is saying, if John is streaming, we can get him to raid again. John won't be streaming during the Game Awards. I think he's going to be streaming maybe 3 hours before the Game Awards. That's his usual time slot, which is 4 p.m. For our time. Montreal and Toronto. He's in Toronto. I'm in Montreal. We share the same time zone. So he streams at 4 usually. And I asked him if he was going to stream the Game Awards so that we don't stream at the same time. And he said he would not because he has a hockey game in the evening. So he kind of let me have that time slot. So that's kind of cool. A bit of coordination between us. Yeah. So if you'll join me, if you know other people in the Rough Cut Collective, other people from the community that you think would enjoy it, I'm going to announce it. I'm going to post it as an event in the Discord. And I'm really happy that the stream held up today. It's been very steady. It started off a bit choppy. I could see it fluctuating, but so far it's been solid. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Let me switch to the just chatting once more before we call it a night. So thank you so much for hanging out. We've had a lot of amazing people drop by. Thank you for the follow, Dave. And we had a gifted sub from Masahito, and we had my cousin follow. I didn't give him a shout out at the very top, but Tinker Barrick followed the channel, kind of like Tinkerbell. And we're one follow away from hitting that 75 goal. Why 75? I have no idea. It's an arbitrary goal that I set. So if you want to be the 75th follower and you want to get that banner at the top for the rest of time and know that you were the 75th, feel free to do so. You won't get the banner if you follow when it's offline though. So just as a heads up. Kaz says, the stream has been so much fun. Thank you for tonight. Good night, everyone. It really was. Thank you again, Kaz, for jumping in. Thanks to Wolverine as well for jumping in the game. And for experimenting with me. That was a big thing. I've been wanting to do that for a long time. So being able to have people on stream, it's cool that it worked out. And Kaz is a really good Fall Guys player. So I think that'll do it. All right, let's switch to the goodnight scene, whatever it's called, the end screen. So thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in. See you again next time. And have a good day. Have a good night, wherever you are in the world, whenever you're watching this VOD. And I'll see you around. Bye.